eat fruit, and mind your business. Sometimes you just have to curve a thing, you know?
Kaboom! 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 Kaboom!
In this week's episode of Eat Fruit Podcast, BTS behind the scenes will be celebrating two people that we feel need to be brought to center stage. And a la creme, aka dessert, this week we'll be discussing Tory Lanez and Meg's situation. Unfortunately, the untimely passing of Chadwick Boseman, how to up your engagement on your social media, and more. Hot picks for this week. You guys will see what songs Antoinette and Kay have chosen. And this episode is powered to you by www.downtownworld.com. Also sponsored by House of AJ, Antoinette J. Styles, and Shop Downtown. Now let's get into the show.
Sorry, bad editing, but hey guys, it's your girl Antoinette, just eating my fruit and minding my business today, but we out here, and welcome to the Eat Your Fruit, Mind Your Business podcast. And
hey, it's your girl Kay. Eat fruit, mind your business. It's the way to live, and it gives you a good noni. So it is what it is. What it is. So welcome, guys. This is episode 1, Eat Fruit Podcast, and this is just your bi-weekly bowl of fruit with all the nutrients you need related to becoming a more knowledgeable, secure you while serving a little dessert. So let's get into your week. Antoinette, how's your week been?
My week was crazy. I've been doing a lot of set work for styling and a couple of projects I've been working on. So I just have no time to sleep. But you know, we out here grinding. We booked and busy, okay? So we just out here and we working, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, how was your week?
Same, girl. Just been working. A lot of surprises and things to come. So it's been a lot, and especially when you don't have like a huge team or a huge budget like these people on Instagram, and you're actually doing everything yourself. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. So if you're watching this and you're someone that you're like, I texted Kay and she has not gotten back to me yet, I am sorry. It's just crazy right now, but I haven't forgotten. So how was your guys' week? I'd love to know. Antoinette would love to know. So be sure to email us at eatfruitpod@gmail.com, or you're welcome to leaving it in the comments and just vent, girl, because we all need, or men, but we all need a place to vent, and we're here to listen. So it's a shared, safe space
for everybody. So, yeah.
You know what song has been stuck in my head a lot this week?
What?
Remember that song where it's like, it's a jiggy time again.
Oh my God. Yes.
High school dances, lit. All age parties, lit. Right? So remind everyone to where they can subscribe with us.
Yes, so y'all can follow us on all our social medias, the Eat Fruit Pod on Instagram, as well as on YouTube, right?
Yes, YouTube at Downtown World channel, where you can catch up with the visual of the episodes. But if you are listening to us in your car or at work or while you're doing your chores, thank you. And
blessings to you.
Come again.
And make sure to follow us at Eat Fruit Pod on all our social medias.
Perfect.
Yeah, so now we're gonna get into our BTS segment, which we talk about boss people who have been bossing up behind the scenes, securing the bag, being booked and busy, and just out here hustling. So my BTS person of the week is actually my friend Alana. She has a whole beauty conglomerate business called Noble Mitchell's Collection, and she sells lip glosses, lashes, wigs, like She does all the things, okay? Y'all need to go follow her, go buy some lip glosses and some hairs, because trust me, your hair and your face and everything will be slayed as a period, okay? So y'all,
what's her social media?
So it's gonna be Nobile, which is NPO. Oh my gosh, her spelling is gone off my head. BILEM Collections. And then y'all can follow her there on Instagram. And then she also has her website, which is the same spelling.com. And yeah, I'll be putting down in the comments. Don't worry about it. Because I know the spelling's a bit long. But yeah, I shout her out 100%. That's my homegirl. I always wear her lashes. So yeah, y'all go follow her.
Your eyes always do look gorgeous.
Thank you. So. This is Jackie Anna Palette, by the way, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, Black-owned business, you know, I gotta support.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm so cheesed, but my BTS person for behind the scenes this week is actually the person here on my right, Miss Antoinette, the owner of House of AJ. And I chose you this week because that's how we're even together right now. You know, I really admire your work, the dedication you put to everything you do. Since the day I met you, you've just always been like grinding, working hard. And if I've seen an area where I'm like, you know what, girl, you could do this, you never responded with like attitude, because you knew like I was coming from a genuine place. You just want to elevate. I see the women that like support you and are around you, and like you could tell a lot about a person from that. And I haven't heard anything negative of you to be like, the stylist was late, the stylist was this, the stylist was that. So yeah, she does styling and is a boss at it. So, you know, you might have seen her at, if you've ever heard of New York Fashion Week, you might have seen her just styling some of Toronto's biggest hotties that you know, and international at that. So shout out to you, Antoinette. At Antoinette J Styles is where you can follow her. Or you can come on Eat Fruit Pod and ask, and I'll head you in the right direction, because she puts in the work. And everyone as well that I see you style, I see like automatically their posture is, you know, it's just confidence. And I love your confidence, and that is something I wish I had. So hopefully by me hanging out with you more and us hanging out, you know, I will become more confident, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate. So thank you, sis. Keep putting it.
I'm really shook right now.
Why?
Because like I'm just like a regular girl, whatever. Like I do what I need to do, and that's it. Like,
girl,
she just bigged me up big time. It's like,
because you're doing your thing. Like you're doing your thing. More than a thing, but you get what I'm saying.
Thank you. I appreciate that, honestly.
Yeah.
And now we are gonna get into.
Well, that was actually BTS for this week. So, you know, if you know someone that you feel similar to Antoinette or Noble Styles, I probably said it wrong.
Nobling the collection. It's okay.
Nobling collection, or like you're that person that you feel like people aren't really recognizing this hustle and all of this work that you're bringing or putting in, and you would like it to be brought to the forefront or us to just share. Please feel more than free to email us
at eatfruitpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
So you can email us there, tell us a little bit about your business, and we'll definitely show you guys out on here, because we love to support a hustler. Okay,
exactly.
It's 2020. We gotta secure all our bags now. Like we ain't got no time for that. Like,
and not to like be like, you know, extending this further, but it's just like, it's so important now. You know, we watch so many people on social media talk about people aren't giving us credit, or I'm not being heard, or it feels like I'm doing all this work and never being seen. Well, if you're hearing this and you're listening, we are telling you, all you literally have to do is send an email. So we really want to help not just Black people, but everyone elevate their business, as long as you're working hard and grinding and living in a path that is about empowerment and all those things.
Then
get to us.
Get to us. We'll love to help support your business anyway.
Yep. All right. Now.
We're not having shit die here.
All right, take us away, Miss
So now we're going to talk about la creme, our local desserts. Okay? We're going to be talking about every important topic that's been happening these past couple of weeks. And we have a lot to discuss with you today. Yeah. So, you heard about the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation? If you've been living under a rock. Okay.
Literally.
So Megan was in Hollywood or like Calabasas or whatever. I'm coming home from a party with Kylie Jenner with Tory Lanez and her friend, and then she got shot. And for a month or so now, everyone was trying to figure out who shot her. We all speculated that it was Tory, but she never said anything until recently. A couple of days ago, she actually came on Instagram Live and exposed Tory and was like, "You shot me, nigga."
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Yeah.
I don't think it's funny at all, but like she literally came out and was like, "You shot me. You're a fucking dick." And
it was that motherfucking Tory. Like she was straight like it was that motherfucking Tory Lanez. And I was like,
and she went, "What?" Like this girl was like, "If you fucking I'm gonna expose you." And I was like, "Ooh, we here for the tea today." And it's really it's it's not good tea because I really think Tory Lanez is like not that great anymore. But
so yeah, like how do you feel about it?
Well, this goes to show that Black women aren't really protective at all in terms of like he was a Black man and he still shot a fellow Black woman. And then after rumors and speculations were even coming out about her getting shot, everyone put the blame on her. And not just everyone, it was specifically Black men who were like, "Oh, she's a man. Oh, she's 6-something, and Tory Lanez is 5-something. Mm-hmm. Oh, Ray Tay. Like, I don't want to hear Ray Tay because this is the other way around. Y'all be crying about Tory Lanez getting shot.
Facts.
And that goes to show that men ain't that, like, great. Like, they ain't shit. In my opinion, that's how I feel. It was really angering because, like, everyone's trying to say, like, Black women deserve luxury, Black women deserve the world, but then when we try to advocate for ourselves to a problem that is super serious in our community, they're just like, fuck you, like, you're a fucking bitch, like, you a fucking snitch. That's another aspect to the whole thing, too, is that they're saying that she's a snitch, which, honestly, I'm from the hoodish, so, like, I understand the snitching, no snitching mentality, but then I also know she's not from the hood, so why is it a problem for her to say Tory shot her when everybody knew Tory shot her? And he was like, yeah, he said he liked the comment saying like making fun of the situation too. So like, I don't even know.
Everyone is entitled to their like. I don't want to step and be like, no, you're right, you're wrong, because at the end of the day, none of us know what happened except Tory Lanez and Megan. But first and foremost, I would love to say that I'm just happy that we're not typing R.I.P. Meg Thee Stallion and we're typing get well soon. You know?
Yeah.
Huge difference. So I want to say thank you to God for that, you know? And it's just kind of like there's so many layers to this, and just for the fact of like I don't really like speaking on court situations when like it hasn't happened and like things like that. But what I will say is I feel like it was very obvious that for anyone that's been in those type of situations, you know, if you don't say to police this is what happened, they technically can't charge a person. So it's very clear that she did not do that, but something changed. You know, she got on live to explain, like, you know, she felt like his publicist was out there trying to 1, 2, and 3, but IK will not here on Eat Fruit Pod be like, whatever. But the points that are valid to me is that she's alive and she's able to keep like doing her, you know what I mean? Because if Meg Thee Stallion wasn't able to give y'all the knees anymore,
y'all would have been
mad, pissed, okay? And secondly, I'm just, in terms of like being from Toronto and I'm on the side of like media and things like that, I'm just really disappointed in Tory because of the fact that it's like, fam, you're technically under Drake. And those of you will kind of get what I'm saying, which is like, at the forefront, we have Drake right now, and you're supposed to be like next up. I'm not even counting The Weeknd, because to me, that's just another section. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I never heard of that being no Toronto nigga shit of like, you going and shooting a tank. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, you fought so hard. You guys share similarities of the fact that your mom is no longer around. I believe Tory Lanez's father is a pastor. Not that that creates a difference. You know what I mean? Because I'm a PK too. Mm-hmm. But it's the fact of like, bro, you are like the quarantine king, as people are phrasing it. You are excelling. You're just independent. Your label no longer owns you. All these factors. And through what I was observing through social media, reading your guys' body language, and seeing Meg Thee Stallion pop up on your lives, you guys are having a great time together. So I don't know what changed between y'all. And I feel like regardless of whatever she said to you, she was in a bathing suit, my guy. So I don't know why taking out your strap was required. You see what I'm saying? And even if Meg was about that life or whatever the case is, and you were like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not justifying anything. So I just wanna say it's embarrassing. But I do remember, you know, I know a lot of people won't be happy hearing this, but I don't feel like we should cancel it. Because it's kind of like when a parent gets mad at their child for doing something wrong. You can't just throw away the kid. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And regardless of the fact that he's grown, I never feel like it's too late for people to change. Yeah. You know what I mean? Unless you're a rapist.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, but real fucking talk. Unless you're a rapist, then I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you're forever going to think kids are it. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to things like that, I really feel like I don't know if it's drugs, but you just need to get together. And I remember he did an interview, I forget if it was on Drink Champs or The Breakfast Club, but he was discussing how like at some point he feels within himself and he knows that he's going to be the like biggest artist or one of the top artists in the world. He doesn't know how, he doesn't know when, but this is gonna happen. It's crazy, right? It's kind of like when people die and you look at their recent messaging and stuff, and it's like they foreshadowed everything that happened. You know what I mean? And I just observing of those things. So he gone on to say that, you know, because Tory Lanez's real name is Daystar. Yeah. And he said he will be like doing a name change and calling himself Daystar, and he's not sure when, but it will happen. And just being the nerd, the music nerd that I am, a part of me, I just feel like if there's ever a time, because nobody wants to search Tory Lanez on the DSP right now. Mm-hmm. But Daystar, you come out as your rollout, right? You come out on a rollout being like, I'm Daystar. I don't even know who that guy is. He's dead, he's buried. And you're just giving us this whole other version of you. We seen 6ix9ine come out. We seen, I'm so mad that I just said his name. I will never say his name again. Like when a guy has salty semen. Okay? And so I will say that. And once again, I am just very happy, Meg, that you are okay. And I don't want people to feel like I don't care about protecting Black women. I do. It's just,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. Maybe on another week's episode, we can do an episode dedicated to
Black women,
breaking that down. Because honestly, I can
go
off forever. So next.
So the 3 trans women who were murdered in Hollywood.
So my apologies. They were not murdered.
Okay, so we see that again.
God forgive me. They were attacked. Yeah. They were mugged and like attacked in Hollywood and like robbed and shit. Which to me is so horrible.
Yeah,
it's still horrible. I'm out here living my best life. It's none of your business what I'm about. If I'm a unicorn, if I'm whatever, it's none of your business.
If I'm a butterfly, bitch, what's the problem with being a butterfly?
Eat fruit, mind your goddamn business. And people went out of their way to harm them. But the part about it that pisses me off the most is it was caught on multiple videos.
And no one would come and save them.
Oh, that's one. And then number two, the fucking police are talking about there's not enough evidence and they're not charging or proceeding with this. So they're just going to pretend like nothing happened, which that's not cool with me. It's like when a victim tells you, this is something that has happened to me and I experienced, you listen, you believe them.
Honestly.
Unless you're Jussie Smollett. I don't see people making up stories talking about noose around their neck. And yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Come.
Honestly, I don't even know what to say about the situation. Because one of my good friends is a transgender female. Yeah. So I'm like really pissed because I'm like, listen, like, it's just people. Like, why are you so mad about a person's lifestyle? You can't, like, you're so mad that you want to, like, beat the shit out of them? Like, do you have, like, who raised you? Like, dead ass. Like, who raised you?
Who?
Do you hate yourself so much? Because from what it looks like here,
Ted Bundy?
You're mad that these people that you can't live the life. And these other people are living the life that they want to like choose. That's what it looks like to me. Mm-hmm. And you want to go and beat the shit out of them because they're trans? Like, I can't believe that we're still having these conversations.
In 2020,
we're
still having these conversations. From Teddy Pendergrass till now.
Yo, 2020 is the
to Luther Vandross. To now. To Caitlyn Jenner. To now. And y'all aren't even batting up Caitlyn Jenner like that. So I don't understand when it comes to the Black people that are a part of the LGBTQI community, why y'all feel like that's okay. I have friends that are also a part of that community, and I could care less about what they're doing with their pussy, penis, or whatever they choose to call it. It's not my business. Because you're my friend. Our friendship isn't based on me being all up in your sex life. Normal friendships are based on that. So why is it when it comes to
a whole, my friend's gay or trans,
that now I have to know everything about your sex life? No. Jinx. No, you don't. So, like, for those people out there that attack those women, you're suckers.
Yeah,
you're living suckers.
I hope y'all go to hell, but
I ain't gonna tell nobody where they should go because I ain't too sure where God gonna put me either.
I hope y'all repent from your sins. I hope you ask for forgiveness, and I hope you go to therapy. I really hope you go to therapy or some shit.
If I was a therapist,
you're really going through something to do that shit. I'm telling you, like,
honestly, some people may not know this about me, and they feel like I'm just talking on the internet, but I actually went to college to be a social worker. I am a social worker. I just am not traditionally practicing in the field, but everything I do, women empowerment, self-care, those are all things that I've learned in school and textbooks and things and mental health. So when I'm saying things, don't get it misconstrued. Like, and that's also why I felt like I couldn't be a therapist, because you do have the right, they teach us to, turn away certain clients, or if it's something that's too close to home, you can turn away. But can you imagine being the therapist and this nigga go sit in front of me and be like, yo, I beat up some bitches, like, I need help. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Listen, that's why I became fashion stylist. I can't relate. I can't really at all. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't be a therapist because someone came into the room and was like, yo, I'm a molester. Help fix me.
Not me.
Not me. I ain't fucking helping you for shit, nigga. I ain't helping you for shit. Bye-bye. I'm calling the police. You're going to jail. Like, no, I can't help you.
It's a no, sir.
Like, yo, some people, shout out to therapists because they really have to have a thick skin to do what they gotta do, because I bet some people are coming to them for some fuck shit. But yeah, like, honestly, I hope those 3 trans women are like going through recovery. I hope they press charges, and I hope they sue the Hollywood Police Department, the people who beat the shit out of them.
Sue every blood clot body.
Exactly. Secure the money. You deserve it. Like, all you want to do is live your life, and people are just full of shit. And I just hope you all live the rest of your lives being who you want to be. Like, dead ass. Like, people back in the day were fighting for you to be whatever you feel like. So I hope you all continue doing the thing.
Facts.
I don't know.
For real. And ladies, I'm happy that you're healing, and I'm praying for your continuous healing and your growth, and we stand by you. Period.
We do. We damn.
Period. Fools.
Damn. I can't believe those 2020 is messed up.
I wish a nigga would. My tree star stays on deck.
Oh my gosh. But did you hear about the Monica and Brandy versus battle?
Did I hear? Don't take it personal. Baby, that's why I love you so much. Listen, one of my first CDs was that Monica CD.
Really?
I can say every song from top to bottom. And I be loving you too, Brandy. I wanna be there. Like, I be there. I be there, and I'm here for it. And I'm so excited. Two beautiful Black queens.
Oh my gosh.
We got Jill Scott and Erykah Badu on Versus, and they
two were immaculate together. Immaculate.
Period.
I don't even know what else to say. Like,
period. So another set of queens coming. I am ready.
I'm so excited.
Ready.
I love me some Brandy. I didn't watch Moesha or anything, but I watched that Cinderella movie that she was on.
The one with the Asian?
With the Asian.
I used to watch it on BT, like, all right.
I was like, yeah, I like you, Brandy. And then, like, with Monica, I didn't know her until recently, but then I went back and, like, watched the whole beef thing that unraveled between her and Brandy, and I was like, whoa, like, you really that bitch. Like, you
here's
really
the thing.
that.
Y'all better stop playing with Monica and acting like C. Murder ain't her baby father. A lot of people... Nah, but for real, a lot of, like, it needs to be said, a lot of people tried to, and Monica spoke on that. No, but she spoke on that a lot, where, like, throughout the industry, she feels like they've tried to, like, put her into this goody girl role, and, like, that hasn't, like, she's with the shit. You know what I mean?
She was a hood girl. She was a hood girl. For
you know
real, like,
for real,
because, like,
she's about that life. So it's just like, I don't know why people feel like, oh my god, Monica, oh my god,
like she was with C. Murder since she was like 16. Like,
well,
she knew him.
Much,
she knew him since she was 16, and then they just started dating until she was like legally whatever. But like,
I'm just saying, whatever certified niggas I be watching, and if Monica's name comes up, they be being like, I don't play with that bitch. So when certified niggas are saying you're good out in these streets, you're good out in these streets.
Monica's a hood. She's a hood girl. Like,
now, who do you have winning the battle?
I'm gonna say Brandy.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a bias thing. It's a little bit of a bias thing. I love me some Brandy. I love Brandy so much. Ever since I was a little girl until now, like, that's my girl. So, like, I think she's gonna win it. But I think Monica can take her on. I feel like because they're on the same level. They came up together, even though the images were two completely, like, different things. Like, Monica was mostly like not alternative, but like super edgy and like goody two shoes. Like,
they tried to play her like that.
They put her in a goody two shoes route,
so
like Brandy.
Over you Monica.
Just sorry, no, who she's picking to win.
No,
I already know she's gonna be picking Monica, but
listen, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. Brandy, her vocals, hands down, top, like, all-time vocals, she is up there on that Mount Rushmore of, like, her vocal ability is insane. See what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking about, she has the catalog. I'm not disputing that, but I'm looking at the versus battle and younger people that might come onto this that don't have much of an invested like musical history and or Instagram popular songs. And that's where I feel like Monica
could win
will probably get that, because she is these up-tempo plus the soul songs. You know what I mean? You have Missy Elliott yelling, "New Monica." I never heard Missy Elliott say "New Brandy." You know what I'm saying? So, and like, yo, Monica's repping for the A.
True.
Atlanta's heavy out in these streets, so they go hard for theirs. So I'm really, really just excited. But it's 20 songs. It's 20 songs. Right? 20 songs from each. So it's just like, I listen, as I said, to I haven't listened to Brandy's whole discography like that, but because for me, I'm going to be honest, where Brandy started falling off for me is when she started, you know that song where she's like, "If you feel your heart is broken," like that's for me where she started, you know what I mean? Where like, I feel like Monica kind of still kept that same energy, you know? So it's 20 songs. And with 20 songs, it's cool the first 5. But then when you start getting into song 12, 13, 20, you're going to see who's still standing. So I'm just excited to see the experience. I hate that the industry is always trying to pin Black women against each other, but Black men can be praised together, because they weren't doing that for like other people. But I love it, and I can't
honestly, these two are smart, because even the beat that they had back in the 90s, they profited off that one song. So I'm glad they're doing this shit again. Yeah, they're doing this shit again because they know that their beef was a thing. Yeah. So I'm glad that they took this and they're like, let's make some money, and that's how you hustle. Like, facts. Like dead ass. Like these two. Monica's out of recently got out for divorce, so she's doing her thing.
Doing her. Hey, honey, money. I be seeing Miss Monica on the ground. Like, go ahead, Miss Monica. Yes.
But yeah, like and Brandy with her B7, like this is a great promotion for her B7 album. So secure the coins, girl.
So you're Brandy, I'm Monica. I'll see you on Monday, bitch.
Yes.
We'd love to know what you guys think. This is supposed to drop probably like this week. So
comment down below. See who you think is gonna win the versus battle.
Maybe we'll put a vote up.
Yes. Yeah. Let's put a vote up and we'll see.
We'll do a vote up, guys. You guys let us know who you think. Brandy or Monica. Point blank. Period. One or the other. You can't choose both.
Yeah, it has to be one or the other.
Yes.
So I see that since we're in this pandemic and everything now, that everything has changed. So each and every industry had basically tried to adapt during these times, like the music industry, retail, I don't even know what else industries, the mailing industry, all of that. So how do you think the fashion industry has adapted during these times? Because I know a lot of people was buying clothes.
Well, you're a stylist, so you definitely go ahead and start, girl.
Well, since we're talking about my perspective, so during this time, I actually dropped my virtual styling subscription because I noticed that thank you. Yes. That during this time, so many people were buying clothes because we didn't have anything else better to do. So for me, I went on Pretty Little Thing a lot. I bought a couple of clothes. A lot of people were like, I'm just trying to stock up so we see what's going on for summer 2020 because we still trying to go outside. And this pandemic started in March. So I feel like the fashion industry, a lot of businesses are leaving, but the businesses who were adapting before this are growing even better than ever now. So websites like Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, those fast fashion websites that were available online, they have an up in this industry now, especially because of how people can't go outside to the mall and shop. And I know recently a couple of stores like the Chanel closed down because most of their clientele went to their stores and they're all older women. But because of we couldn't go to your fucking stores, everything just closed down. So it's a lot of people who kept doing this traditional way of retail and shopping, like that kind of like had to be like, oh shit, like we have to go online now because this is where all the customers are going to be for a while. And on top of that, like fashion weeks have been on hold, especially New York Fashion Week.
Oh, that was a huge one. I look forward to seeing that.
I know, and I go every year too, but because of how America's handling their pandemic.
Yeah, it is safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
No. Ain't nobody going to New York for Fashion Week because they're gonna catch the coronavirus. So
oh my God.
Until Trump handles that shit, ain't nobody going anywhere. So because I know like Paris and Milan, like all their other fashion weeks are opening, but that's because they control their shit, unlike the States. So because of that, New York, like like US designers.
I'm down.
Oh my God. I know like American designers are now like, what the fuck am I gonna do during Fashion Week? Yeah. Because like that was their main space.
Their whole year.
Yeah, like 2 times a year, 2 collection, local drop. Like how they're gonna do it now? I think what's gonna happen is that that designer Hafina or Hafi.
Sounds very familiar.
She's the girl who did the virtual fashion show.
Yes, the black girl that did it, and then all those other people tried to take it off as if
So they're probably gonna go through that route because there's literally no other choice.
Black women did it first.
Period. Don't ever forget it.
Period. Period.
I feel like designers are mostly gonna go through that route because there's literally no other way that we can do a virtual, like a fashion show than virtually. And I know a lot of people were saying that they might invite some people and then they can watch the rest online, but like even inviting some people is such a high risk because of like y'all haven't controlled your stuff in America.
It's true.
Y'all haven't like controlled that. Like I'm sorry. If y'all any US people, like I'm not trying to throw shade or be disrespectful, but like y'all haven't handled your shit. Coronavirus is not handled. That's why no one going to
They're in the strip club.
Y'all go to strip clubs partying like it's like y'all like there ain't no coronavirus. Like I don't get that. I'm sorry, but like y'all acting real dumb and it's really showing. It's really showing. Cause Canada got it up here under control, honey. Like,
and even then, I'm still ain't even going outside like that.
I still work from home, and even then, I come here to my little studio store, and I got that shit under control too with my COVID-19 guidelines. So like, I'm not fucking playing with that. I don't know why y'all acting like everything's Gucci when people are dying from the coronavirus and there's no vaccine.
Yeah,
but that ain't my business. I'm not American, so yeah, but like in terms of like that aspect of the industry, like a lot of shit has been changing. Like
I feel like I've been quite shocked that a lot of these huge fashion businesses couldn't survive when the pandemic hit. Like they themselves were looking for like support from the government. They couldn't even handle, and it's just like I'm talking huge companies, and it's just like, y'all are charging us a stack, $3,000, whatever the case is for these pieces, but y'all can't handle a little time of like, so it just goes to show how like horrible the economy is.
Oh yeah.
And like, I feel like people also, like I won't speak for people, but for me for a bit, at first, I was still trying to like get up every day and look cute, even though I was like working at home. And then after, I was just barely making it to the computer in my robe, no bra on. Like, so I feel like it took me a while to get back to like me of like what it is like to dress up to go outside, because for a while I was losing it. For a while I was like, I ain't see nobody. I ain't doing my hair. Mm-hmm. I brush my teeth and I wash my ass. That's like just for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who am I gonna go see? Mm-hmm. I didn't really care about my face how I should have, because I was like, I'm wearing a mask. Who goes see me? You know what I mean? But now that things are somewhat
open, but
getting to a place where, and even the fact that I'm at home, like in terms of just self-care and whatever, I just realized like my personal style, I've slowly been getting back to me, but it's not like as high up as it was, because I'm just like, what's the point? I'm not going anywhere crazy. I just need to cover up my parts and
go outside.
Go on this like bird box run to the fucking grocery store. All right. So, yo, if I like real talks, if you're in bird box, do you think you would have survived?
I don't know. Actually,
bitch,
listen.
Stop lying.
Okay,
when the bird box was like, it's Beyonce, it's Jay-Z, and you're feeling like that's who you're hearing, you gonna take off the liner.
Like,
yeah.
Boom,
Dead.
Listen, I don't even know how that girl, like Sandra Bullock's character, she really did that because she had to like take those pitneys on the whole river thingy and like
I'd be bugging the fuck out. Like,
that shit didn't make no sense.
No.
How is there like a spirit of the devil go in and you look and you're done?
Is that what it was?
I think it was. Wasn't it Sandra Bullock when like they went to the river? And
no, because you said the spirit of the devil. Is that what it was?
I
was trying to figure out like what was it.
Listen, I don't know. It was like some unseen thing. They looked at it and you're done. I'm gonna call it the spirit of the devil. I don't think it was that. I'm gonna call it the spirit of the devil. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's some demonic.
Let's stop
shit.
calling the devil shit because in
true.
Jesus' name.
I rebuke that.
Okay, we're not. Hallelujah.
This girl speaking tongues. I can't. Pastor, my God, Lord, please forgive me. Please forgive me.
All right. But you know what I mean?
Oh my God. But
I love seeing people like dress up to the nines. I'm like, bitch, you're just in your living room. But hey, boo, do you? Because there's been some times where I've been at home and I did a full face of makeup and then just go wash it off. That's what pandemic is. That's my style.
That's self-care though, because sometimes I'll just be beating my face with my friends on FaceTime, and then I'm like, let me just do a quick little photo shoot because I need some content. And I go and do the photo shoot, and then I take it off and just wipe the face and go do whatever I need to do after.
Facts.
Like, it was like self-care.
That's okay.
Dressing up for me is self-care. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells me.
Facts. Facts.
I don't need to put on makeup or anything. Like, if I look good, like clothes-wise, I'm gonna feel good. So,
period.
That's how I feel about that.
Eat fruit, mind your business.
Thank you. But thinking about styling, how about styling like in your Instagram page or like building up content for that? Because I know a lot of people on here who are building businesses and don't really know how social media really works like that.
Or more specifically, I guess depending what platform do you want to tackle?
I guess we could tackle Instagram because me mostly do Instagram anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, like I have Antoinette Johnson, House of AJ, and then you have like Downtown, a whole conglomerate.
Thank you. So styling your page, I feel like first and foremost, like you just gotta figure out what you want, because for you, right? I feel like in your industry and what you do, those people that take the squares and get them to that, there's no way I feel like I could get that off, because I'm doing media, I'm doing articles, things are constantly coming out. So there's no way for me to keep the squares going or else I go crazy. But you got to figure out what aesthetic, I feel like that's first and foremost what works for you.
I think even going back to like the first thing you need to know is how you want your branding to be. So like talking about like this is all about marketing. So what do you want your business colors to be? What do you want? What is your business even about? Because you can, once you know all of that information, you can literally style your Instagram page. Like with me, with Cocktails and Antoinette, because I also do events, guys.
Not even that. More importantly, is not to cut you, but fuck what I feel like I'm doing. Who are you trying to speak to? Who is your audience? Because once you answer that question, I feel like it funnels the rest. Like, you know what I mean? If I know that I'm targeting entrepreneurs, I'm not going to be on DJ Academics page and targeting and doing my thing like that. I'm going to be more looking at Forbes and business of fashion and other entrepreneurial type communities where I know, okay, this is where I'm going to find my people.
Yeah.
What do my people like? How do they like to read? What colors do they respond to? What fonts do they respond to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The highlights are very
important.
key. I hate going on someone's page and like it's just a bunch of highlights with like no context.
Oh, tell me about it. And your thing just says highlights. Like,
yeah,
I can't do that.
People need to understand that the highlights now, and Instagram is not, it's a fun place, but it's business. Like, to be honest, it's gotten to a thing where it's like the new business card. So your highlights is like your cover letter. Some people, in my experience, I find most people will tap into your story or to your highlights first to get a gist to see if they want to keep going.
Yeah, you're 100% right with that. Like, even when I do my highlights, when you do your highlights, it needs to reflect your brand. So I know I do the most and everything. So I make sure that each highlight has each aspect of what I do for my business. And then when it goes from there, like, or even something that can help generate for your audience. So like outfit styling, like I do a bunch of like virtual outfit styling posts that I post it every Friday called Fashion Fridays. So I usually put that. So I put my little outfits on like every Friday, and then I'll put it on my styling page so people can actually go back and reference, be like, oh, this is cute. Like, let me go see the 1-2 screenshot. Like, let me go buy an outfit like that. Like, those are the type of things, like, that's how like I serve my audience. Or even like when I used to do my vloggings on Instagram, I used to vlog my fashion styling work. So I used to do like music videos, fashion week, all that fun stuff. Like, people look forward to those type of things, and I get feedback and they're like, I want to do more of those things, like keep doing more of them, which I'm gonna go back to, but like super busy these days. But like, yeah, like stuff like that. Like, also doing surveys with your customers or like your audience to see what content that they want on your page is extremely important. Actually getting into that.
Well, also, you don't even need to do that. What you need to do is click that thing that says insights, and that's gonna give you everything you need, all the tools you need. Is breaking down the demographics, your cities, your countries, your numbers. I'm able to go into insights and say if, for example, okay, I'll use an example, a real life example. Okay, on Downtown World right now, because Reels is a new thing.
Yes.
We can get into that.
Yeah.
How to like use Reels better. But Reels is like a new popular thing. So as a chief editor, I had to look at Reels and be like, okay, this is a tool that Instagram wants us to use, is implemented, and I want to get ahead of this algorithm as soon as possible because we know that's how it works. When there's something new, you get into that algorithm, you tap in, you're shooting, right? So I said, all right, well, I look at my content. I post a lot of entertainment, entrepreneur, podcast news. But I'm like, you know what? I do like fun videos, and I don't want people to feel like when they're coming to the page, they're not getting much like fun, and it's all just
business,
encouragement and business. So I'm like, you know what? The Reels, we're gonna put the fun stuff there. The fun stuff that, whether it's dance videos or things that I see that I feel like are fun, that's what I'm gonna post to Reels, because it won't consume the feed too much. It'll be there as something fun to look at. And downtown, don't waste no time with negativity. That's the whole point. I want people to feel good in all aspects. So I posted my first reel, which was the Curry's beautiful kids. They were
the Beyonce song, yeah.
You know, they're doing, for those of you listening, I just did my whole Black is King routine. Shout out to B. But hear me sing B like I know her. Beyonce. Miss, I respect you, Beyonce.
Miss Carter.
Miss Carter. Peaches if you nasty. So, eat fruit, mind your business. So, I posted that as my first reel. And the thing is, like, I think today when, because notifications were just coming, so I was like, okay, something has gone viral. Which those of you who's ever gone viral, you know that's what happens. Your phone just constantly, right? So I go to Insights, because I go to Insights and it shows you like your story, your reels, and I see, wow, not only did the post itself get, I think it had something like 500,000 views, right? But that's just the views, a little bit of nerd talk, but it got 500,000 views, and I think it got about 4K in likes. So that's people that actually really took the time to double tap. But
what's the comments?
The impression, and for those of you who don't understand, this is why I'm telling you it's important to go to your Insights page. Your impression is how much people saw it.
So how was your impression? Like 1 million?
The impression was almost at, the last time I checked, it's almost at 1 million, right? So it's like, once you're able to gauge that and you look at it, right? Then you know, okay.
That guy just more of this.
Exactly. So I look at it and be like, all right, the people really love to see, number one, the kids. I'm still trying to figure out, but now I'm able to study that post and be like, all right, well, it had Beyonce, it had kids, it had dancing. Those are three categories things now that I know, okay, my audience, they love to see this. So why in the fuck would I now post a clip from WWE? That's the point of your Insights. You now look at it and be like, all right, let me try this again. And that's all you're doing, just constantly trying to reinvent the wheel, because obviously you've tapped into a certain algorithm. Yeah. So for me, obviously I'm not pretending to be no business guru or nothing, but people have seen me building this website from day one. So I can only go based off of
what you did,
what I've done. But that is one major key that I feel like helps. You know what I mean? I looked at the hashtag I used. I looked at the time that I posted it. And those are all factors that you consider the next time you're going to make a post. Because a lot of times I feel like people just shoot out post and then wonder why things aren't hitting.
You can't do that.
You have
That's why Insights are so important. And I use Insights specifically for the timings when I post stuff. So when I post like a fashion post, like usually my peak times is 9 p.m. So I make sure to post it like 9:05, and then boom, I get a bunch of likes. Boom, my stuff gets viral. Because I have stuff that's been viral before. So like everyone's like, oh, how have you done it? Like especially on TikTok, I'm like, look, I posted at the timing where TikTok has the highest engagement. Exactly. Hashtags are extremely important. I don't even think we got into that yet. But
we can do that. Look, we got a whole list of things we are open to giving advice on. So tell us, while Antona's continuing, but tell us next week what you would love to see us dig into.
Yeah, like even with like hashtags and stuff, like those will specifically target to your audience, and your audience can go on that hashtag and be like, oh, your page is cool, go on your page, look at the viral post, or look at all the stuff you're working on, and boom, follow you. That's it. And then eventually those followers can convert into revenue depending on which type of business you're in. So if you're like buying, like if you're in a clothing business, I'm just gonna use me for example, like my merch stuff. So like if someone likes my merch, like my merch stuff went viral like a couple months ago, and once that merch thing went viral, people started following me, and then people started going on my website, and then people started buying my stuff. So like those are like the funnels of like the importance of using hashtags and using images that are going to like peak audience to your peak for your audience, because Instagram is a very visual social media. So visuals are extremely important when it comes to like posting the stuff that you post. So making sure that your camera quality is really good. It's really clear. The message that you have is like super clear when you're posting stuff. Like I do a lot of
your bio.
Oh, your bio. Like,
you know what? I'm thinking about it now. We're probably just gonna have to turn this into like a week by week thing, because there's so much, like we're breezing over it where I feel like there's probably so much. I know for me, there's so much more I could say, but I'm just not, because it's like, so it would carry us a whole nother hour on each. But we could definitely break it down bit by bit.
Yeah.
So this was just on the style of your page, right?
Sorry.
So we'll leave it at that.
We going real off.
Your highlight pictures, it'd be nice to have I like to see when the covers are the same.
Yes,
or the same color. Or I love the people that take the time to find a way to spell it as a word or something. Mm-hmm. Mine don't spell as a word, but my color scheme is consistent to, I think, what I have going on. And the icons are useful to what I have. So for food, obviously I have illustration that relates to food.
So I'm looking at mine and how you can't see it. Let me see if y'all can see this properly. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't even. Okay, you can kind of see it. So I have the Eat Your Food pod, which is blue, but that's for branding purposes. But everything else on my page, I use one color, and then I kind of just have a simple white background, or a background that kind of matches with each and every single photo, and I kind of just went off with that. So make sure that I use my branding colors for this. I'm probably gonna change this soon because I'm getting bored. But
and you can do that.
That's how I kind of started styling my Instagram.
That's another thing. And sorry, Antoinette.
Go.
I'm so sorry.
I feel I knew you were gonna say, but be never feel like you have to keep everything the same.
Yeah.
You can always change it.
Whenever you want, it's your page. And I know sometimes you feel but this person saw this or whatever.
I'm who cares?
Who the fuck cares? Look at the celebrities, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. When they feel like it, they just wipe their whole Instagram, start all over again. So do not feel any ways. It's your page, your style, your pace, your rate. Just because you may see this person posting every day, maybe the content you're posting doesn't require you to post every day. You know what I mean? All you need to do is just tap into your algorithm.
Mm-hmm. And literally, I'm always reinventing my business every 6 months. So if I can do that, then y'all can do that too, if you feel like it though. So make sure that your brand, your styling represents you and your business as a brand as a whole. Because everything that I do represents my brand. So even my styling, or how I approach things, or how I put my pictures on my feed and reels and videos and stuff, all of that reflects who I am as a business woman and personal and business brand. So just make sure that all that's there in the back of your head while you do. It's a lot that we just said. Said, but just keep those things in mind. Trust me, I think we're gonna break everything down.
We'll probably do that. You guys let us know. But if this is something of interest and you want us to break down, we'll definitely dig into that.
Exactly.
So let us know.
Let me see. Oh, speaking about styling Instagram page, we should actually talk about how we started businesses.
Actually, let's save that for next week.
It's a whole conversation. But besides talking about that, did you hear about the NBA boycotting? It's not even just the NBA anymore.
It's the NBA, the WNBA, and the MLS.
I think, I think the MLB is doing it too now.
Okay, good.
And I'm thinking the NFL might do it, but I'll laugh if they fucking do that shit. But yeah, the whole sports organization is
good.
No, fuck this.
And if I hear you tell those men about shut up and dribble, fuck you.
Ooh, I'm about to be y'all can suck a dick.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
Facts.
I don't know if I'm a black woman and black issues. Most of these athletes are black. I hope you guys know that. I really hope you guys know that. You would not be seen dribbling and without black people. Just saying. Okay? Black people reinvented basketball. I don't care what anyone tells me. So that's all I have to say about that.
I just feel I'm very happy to see men like LeBron, men there's so many men just out there. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. Just these beautiful black men repping the way they should. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things are going on, and it's a pandemic. None of us have ever experienced this before. And in the midst of a pandemic, Black people are still being shot, or they're trying to normalize it. I should not feel comfortable seeing my people killed, whether it's on the internet or the news every day. I've never seen an Asian person shot down in the street like that. I've never seen an Indian person shot dead in the street like that. I've never seen a white person shot dead in the street.
Especially not white folks.
And I can go on, but for Black people,
it's like a common thing for us.
I see it all the time. So
it's like breakfast. Like,
fuck you
damn.
to all you bosses, all you CEOs sitting in your comfy ass offices talking about y'all need to go out there and play, or y'all need to just be nice, or whatever excuses you want to come up to. All the fuck we were doing is being Black and minding our magical Black business, eating fruit and minding your business. It wasn't required for you to come and shoot me. I didn't see you tell John when you pulled him over for drunk driving that, oh, he needs to come out and you're about to shoot him down. Breonna Taylor was sleeping in her fucking bed beside her man. I didn't see y'all saying, you know what, sweetie, you need to come sit on the porch here because your man's about to go to the bin. No, y'all went like pop, 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 pop. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Ted Bundy, that nigga killed how many people?
Y'all didn't shoot for shit.
Y'all didn't shoot shit. Even Saddam Hussein, who killed a whole bunch of motherfuckers, y'all still went in the hole and was like, all right, come on. So don't tell me that it's not a possibility and it's not something that can be done.
Y'all just hate
when it comes to us
so much. Y'all just hate us so much, don't you? Because I'm really confused. You know, like, we sitting here and we've been fighting for the fight. Like, we had a good fight, from slavery to Jim Crow to Black Lives Matter. Like, we've been having this good fight, and we still have to sit here and be like, we fucking matter. How the fuck does that even make sense? How the fuck are you still shooting us? Listen, I don't know. This is even about white folk. That it's racism, and I don't fucking like it. Like, just because someone has a different skin color than you think it's okay to shoot up and kill somebody? That's a whole life. How do you all still don't understand that? How do y'all still think that Black people are less than, like, that don't make no fucking sense? Because last time I motherfucking checked, we the ones who started basically everything. Y'all wouldn't have half the shit without us. And that's, I really fucking mean that. I really fucking mean that. Not even half. Not even half.
You don't want to have shit without us.
Especially music, especially sports, especially the stuff that entertains the fuck out of y'all.
I don't want them to anti-Semitic me. So the rest of the things I'm gonna just say y'all do your Googles, but we taught y'all how to bathe. Y'all didn't want to bathe. Y'all had measles and shit. Y'all had your dogs.
Y'all had smallpox.
Listen. We didn't come to your campfire while y'all were dancing, doing your things, talking about we want to join. Y'all came to us.
And said we want to fucking join because this looks sick.
We didn't come to y'all, ask y'all to watch our kids. Y'all came to us.
And watch the Pitney and them. I sound real bitter.
We didn't ask y'all how to make fried chicken. Y'all came to us. And I'm just saying, enough is enough. The appropriation needs to stop, and I'm happy that I'm seeing all these Black people rising up on whatever level, whether it's rioting, whether it's essaying, whether it's whatever fucking form, there's all of it at once. I'm just happy it's happening because I'm tired of saying RIP. I'm tired of seeing my beautiful brown brothers and sisters being attacked for just being themselves, being their fucking selves. Why is it when I'm driving, I can be mad cold and I want to put on my hoodie, but I can't because I'm thinking, yo,
I'm probably gonna get shot.
I'm gonna be straight up. In Toronto, I'm not thinking I'm gonna get shot, but I'm like, yo, the white them are probably gonna try and pull me over because they see me wearing this hoodie and they see I'm a Black girl. A white person, you never have to think those things. Asian people, anyone outside of the context of us, you guys never have to think those things. But we do. And that's not normal. That is not normal. Talking about we're not from here. Y'all ain't from here. Y'all from Europe. Y'all from Europe.
Spain, France.
Black people are the real. You know what, girl?
We're not talking. We can't.
But
listen,
we know our truth. More young people growing up are knowing our truth. And when we have beautiful examples like Barack Obama and all these people representing for us, okay, this new generation coming up, thank God they're seeing this, they're in this uprising, they're seeing the change.
Yeah.
And I hope it just continues and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
No, I really hope, and I feel like now the younger generation, especially like the white folks with like, they're like, yo, this shit's fucked. We would not like this shit if it was us. We need to like stand up and like do something now. I'm really glad that shit's happening now, because like I'm a Gen X, I think is what our generation called. We Gen X or Z's or whatever, and we just fucking every shit up. Like we saying fuck racism, fuck being anti-gay, fuck being all this anti-shit. Like, I'm tired of it.
And
I'm
fellow
really
black
tired.
people, I'm gonna deal with y'all another week. But for now,
we definitely gotta talk about y'all, because we cannot stick together without the division that we have here. But that's another conversation for another fucking day. All I'm saying is that I'm glad that the players, the athletes, are now taking a stand and they're saying, "Fuck, I'm not gonna dribble." Exactly. Like, yeah, I get paid for this, but like y'all wouldn't have innovative basketball, baseball moves without us. Like, damn, like if y'all gonna disrespect us, I'm not gonna fucking play for y'all white folks.
No, it's not even that. They're just saying, bro, like
you can't
we already can't even play in a proper arena because there's a whole fucking pandemic going outside. Now y'all are still shooting niggas while forcing us to come back and play to entertain y'all, to act like nothing's happening.
Like, fuck no.
So that so what happens when I leave the arena and I get traffic stopped?
I'm gonna get killed regardless because of the color of my skin. I cannot. I swear to God, I cannot believe we're still having this conversation.
It's ridiculous.
It's actually so ridiculous. I cannot believe it. I can't.
But, you know, thank you to all of our, you know, beautiful people, whatever race you are, that are just helping to
blessings to you guys.
Fight the social justice fight and this equality for us. You are not invisible. You are not unnoticed.
You are an ally.
We appreciate you and we love you, and keep fighting that good fight.
Literally blessings to you guys, because we need more allies, especially during this whole pandemic where we're still doing the good fight. So, like, honestly, blessings. Thank you. We see you guys. Trust me, we do really see.
And
you
Jacob
guys.
Blake, I hope when you motherfucking get out of
I hope you sue
the blood need.
If I had nails, you see this? Secure all the fucking bags. Secure all of the bags.
I can't.
Okay. I used to have long nails, and you can hear me be like this. But I don't have no nails no more. You better secure. You better sue the police. You better sue the people who put you on the handcuffs in the hospital, because they
Why are you doing that, bro? You paralyzed me.
Because you
paralyzed me. Where the fuck am I running to?
I need you to sue everybody and get millions, because you deserve it. You're just minding your business and they shot you.
I'm not even gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna say is his motherfucking kids were in that vehicle. Had a bullet have strayed and hit one of the children,
you would have killed a child.
There was no fucking reason to have a gun out. I haven't even watched the George Floyd video, but for whatever reason, I watch this and I shouldn't have, because I said to myself, I can't watch this anymore. I can't watch about people dying on social media anymore. It's too much. It's too much. And I watched the video.
I'm tired.
And you literally see the man walking to his whip. He's been in the driver's compartment. There's three of y'all. There's three fucking officers and one Jacob Blake. The man literally goes to the door and is popping the man. Like, popping the man.
I don't want to get into
and I'm like, yo, apparently, allegedly, sorry guys, I'm getting a little bit hood, but allegedly the kids are seeking therapy and help now.
Do you know therapy?
Do you know how loud those guns, like,
pop, pop? No.
I'm
sorry.
No.
Sue them. Sue them.
Sue them.
Sue them.
Sue them down to the fucking water in their toilet at home. Mm-hmm. Sue them.
Sue everybody. I don't give a fuck. I don't know how you're gonna kill somebody, how you're gonna shoot somebody in front of the Pitney of them. That doesn't make no sense to me.
I didn't see no probable cause. None.
I didn't watch the video.
None.
I'm tired of watching all these videos.
I didn't see any. You didn't try to grab him. I didn't see him push you. You had no fucking probable cause. It's like these why them out here are just so trigger happy. You know what?
That also comes to defending the whole fucking police, but that's another
that's another
conversation.
That's another. But you know, in the midst of all of this fuck shit happening. Okay? In the midst of all this fuck shit happening, you know, I'm sorry. I don't even want to say what I'm about to say right now, but the deepest of the deepest condolences go out to the Boseman family. Unfortunately, Friday night, I go on my Twitter to see fucking Chadwick Boseman trending. I clicked the trending tag and seeing RIPs, and I still didn't feel like it was real until I went to his page and I seen the family had put out a statement, and he has passed away at the age of 43 with stage 4 cancer. And it's no secret to you guys that I have people within my family that have cancer, and that is a very touchy subject for me. So condolences to Chadwick Boseman, his wife, his children, any child that looked at Black Panther and was like, I want to be like King, is it T'Challa?
T'Challa, yeah.
T'Challa. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm bad at pronouncing things, but it's just, it's sickening. It's like 2020. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then to go on social media and see the picture with Kobe and fucking Chad, I just had to lock my phone. I just had to lock my phone. I literally just posted about Chadwick, and I haven't posted on the blog for the rest of the day out of just respect to them. You know what I mean?
Honestly, as a girl who loves comic books, because I love comic books, and I love Marvel, so I actually read the Black Panther comics. And then when the Marvel Studios was like, we're gonna make a movie, I'm like, lit. And then the movie came out, and it was like a whole thing. Like, this was the first time that we've seen a full Black cast celebrated. It wasn't like a whole like, oh, like 12 Years a Slave shit. Or like Fruitvale Station. Because Fruitvale Station was fucking sad, bro. Like,
so sad.
That was a whole thing.
I can only watch it once.
Okay, like I watched that shit once too. Like
this was balling like a bitch.
Like this was a whole thing about celebrating Black people, and like Chadwick Boseman was the first Black superhero that a lot of kids can. Well, not the first Black, but like the first Black one to like openly be looked up to. Not even just Black kids, but like to a lot of kids. So like for that, like it kind of like felt like they just took him away. That superhero for the Black kids, because my sister was like, oh, I want to be Black Panther for Halloween. And I was like, damn, like,
right?
I never had that. I never had that.
For real.
And like,
for real.
He really did that, because he was suffering through cancer, and he filmed Black Panther.
And like, you look back at all the footage, and it's like he knew he was here to just inspire, and that's what he was doing. You listen to his speeches, the things he was saying. He was pretty much telling us, but nobody was listening because y'all were not eating fruit and minding your fucking business. And you're talking about his weight gain and weight loss and how it's so rapid and this and that. You don't ever know what the fuck people are going through. Don't ever look at social media and feel like you know my fucking life. Because let me tell you from now, you don't.
I've been going through the thing.
You don't.
The thing, like, I just want to say shit.
Okay? You don't. So don't check up on your strong friends.
Yeah.
Check up on the people you feel like are always checking on you. Yeah. I'm one of those people, and sometimes it gets to me because I'll look at it and be like, damn, if I don't hit nobody up, you're telling me y'all can't hit me up? All right, then I'm just not hit nobody up. And then you get into this sunken place of just feeling so deep in that dark space. You know what I mean? And it's not an easy feeling to get out of. So especially during quarantine time when a lot of people are alone and they're not with people, they're alone with their thoughts. We've lost way too many people. Way too many, you know? And I'm really like,
I'm really upset. Like, I'm actually really upset about this one. I was really upset when Kobe died, like really upset, but this one was kind of like...
I'm still not over Nip.
Oh my God, don't even talk about Nip, because
Nip
is like a whole... This...
It's like...
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry.
It's like an assassination on our great Black men right now, and it just feels crazy. And I'm praying for everyone, like for you, for me, for everyone listening, if you're watching this, because we can only make it out of 2020 together.
Yeah.
I can't do it on my own.
At this point, it's together.
It's together. And if everything that has taken place so far this year has not like shown you this,
I don't know what will. I don't know, because it's like insane. And to anyone that dares to say, "Oh, why didn't he say?" Shut the fuck up. That's not our business. First of all, eat your fruits, okay? Second of all, he wants to spend time with his family.
And y'all be fake as fuck. Say it. Y'all be fake as fuck.
Listen, y'all were talking bare shit.
Bare shit.
I'm not happy with a lot of people right now. Y'all talking bare shit about this man losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, da 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 da. And then look, he's dead. They want to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." No, y'all can suck a dick. Y'all should keep that same energy. He's dead now. Y'all regret what he's saying now? Fake as just fuck. Because he didn't yell saying I have cancer. Exactly. He literally worked on so many films, okay, during that time. He gave us all a performance. This guy was probably one of the greatest actors of our generation, deadass, and like y'all just disrespecting him, and now he's dead. Now what y'all gonna do? We're never gonna get a Chadwick Boseman film ever again. Never.
But I am definitely watching Black Panther again this weekend. I'm watching The Five Bloods. I'm streaming all of his shit, and
I'm watching 42.
I'm looking out.
I love that movie.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be looking out for whatever ways we can just show our support. You know what I mean? We're not rich, but we can show our support in different ways. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm on. And once again, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. I wish I wasn't saying this right now. I really do. I really do. I want to just, I don't know what to say. It's like, it's a lot, but you know, this,
honestly, I'm glad he came, what he did with, like he had a gift and he used it to the fullest extent. So I know that now he's passing. I feel like he did everything that he could.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he did everything that he could.
I agree.
He gave record-breaking and told stories of Black history, Black excellence. Like he did what he needed to do.
He did.
Like God put him on this earth and be like, tell these stories, and he did that. And he was like, you can rest now. I actually feel like he's actually resting right now.
Yeah, I do too. There's something else we could get into, but I would just rather honor him and like leave it at that. You know, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. We love you. Thank you for giving us such a major presence in Black Panther. And I've been rewatching a lot of the speeches you've done, and you're just seem like such a wise man. So thank you for what you've left us with. And that's it for me this episode. Is there anything else you want to discuss this episode? All right. Good. Well, guys, episode 1, down. Eat fruit. Mind your business. Do that. Okay? That's it for this episode. Leave a comment on your thoughts. We want to know what everyone thinks.
Yeah.
You know? Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your music or podcasts. As well, if you're watching us on YouTube, click our bell.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram.
Yes, at eFruitPod. And I think that's it.
Yeah, but most importantly, eat fruit and mind your business.
Okay, and that's on period. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
This is your girl, Kay.
And this is your girl, Antoinette.
And once again, the show is powered to you and sponsored by House of J at Antoinette J Styles. Also, www.downtownworld.com. And we're looking forward to speaking with you guys again. It was fun.
It was.
It was fun. All right. Love you
guys.
Eat fruit, and mind your business. Sometimes you just have to curve a thing, you know?
Kaboom! 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 Bang! 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 Bang!